Hey everyone, I have been going just a little bit crazy trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to pull for these 1.5 anniversary weapons. Every one of them is super good, and every one of them fits an absolute need in my account. And I have been going crazy trying to figure out, do I want this Sephiroth weapon that has exploit weakness and has this great AoE attack and has this Omni Arcanum, or do I want this Vincent weapon that's got this crazy ice move that can just basically crush non-elemental enemies. And on top of that, I've got a great rocket lance that I can use in order to basically crush, for example, the new Crash that's coming next week. Or do I want this crazy earth weapon that, I mean, this thing is going to blow up the guild battle and is just probably the strongest weapon we've seen, just pure DPS damage. So I've been going back and forth on them, and I've kind of focused on the fact that I need a physical attack weapon, a physical attack all weapon. So if I look at my R abilities and I look at my magic attack weapons, I've got 5 of these things. Whereas if I do the same thing for our physical attack, I've only got the 2 half anniversary weapons. I've managed to skip everything from the first anniversary. I managed to skip Tranquility. I've just not really found a good use for these. So I'm down to basically between this Vincent weapon and this Tifa weapon, and I think I've decided on Tifa. And the reason I've decided on Tifa is really, really simple. I've got 500 Tifa parts, and I've got 86 Vincent parts. They're basically absolutely neck and neck for me, but I don't want to be in a situation where I can't pull on Angeal or next week. I love Angeal and his kit and everything, so I'm sure I'm going to want that weapon more than everything else, and I want to make sure I can absolutely get it. So I'm going to go through my wish list here. Mystic Sword, kind of obvious. This thing is an awesome sub weapon, and this basically 3 ATB high in one shot for physical and magic attack. That's going to be super good. And then what else do I got here? I've got Holiday Garm. I just threw this on because I'm just hoping to get more copies of it. For the guild battle, I'll try to get Hawkeye. Not sure if we're going to be able to do double DPS, but no reason not to. I've got Viper Halberd because this thing's our abilities are crazy. There's going to be some fight like Bahamut or something like that where we're just going to need a weapon like this. And then Blue Bramble, which I have OB5, just trying to keep going on it. And we're just going to hope. I'm fully expecting this to go horribly because my draws usually do. But I've got a lot of crystals, so hopefully I have options along with those weapon parts. So let's see what happens here. Oh, Murasame. Good way to start. Of all the ultimate weapons to get on your first try, this stupid thing. I would rather have a copy of Tifa's weapon than draw this thing. I'm sure it's fine, but I'm going to end up pitying it anyway, so it is what it is. Oh, and I didn't even get my cloud weapon that I was looking for. Sure, I don't have that OB10, so I guess that's alright. Stupid Vincent weapon. Oh, alright. Watch it be another one. Well, that's 2, but it's not Tifa. But it is the Mystic Sword, so I'm happy about that. that blue Bramble? Oh, sure. Whatever. Alright. That's cool. Give me that 3. There's 2 guaranteed. Okay. Hawkeye's out will be 8. Can't believe I pulled that Vincent with it. Tifa? Could it be? Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. Look at that. Holy. Holy. Okay. Okay. Alright. Is there a Tifa? There's a Tifa. Huh. Well, I got the Tifa, so I can't complain about getting 4-point Shuriken. So we're OB3 already. I might dream about OB10 here. I shouldn't dream about OB10, but I might dream about OB10. I've never had an OB10 limited weapon. Never even had an OB8 limited weapon. Alright, that's more like it. That's more like my luck. Okay. Oh, good. Here's our costume. Tifa? No Tifa. Alright, Hawkeyes. OB9. And what did I get? A blue Bramble. Alright, let's keep going. Sure. 750. Okay, guaranteed here. Well, that sucked. Okay, OB4. Almost OB5. Yeah. You're getting twos. Ooh. That's probably because it's guaranteed. Oh, yeah. Huh? Maybe it wasn't guaranteed. Okay. Okay, this one's a guarantee. I'm so used to the 6 stamp being a guarantee. Sit. Is that the Viper Halberd? Yes, it is. Okay. Well, we slowed down on our copies of the weapon, but we're still looking alright here. Ooh, there we go. Save some crystals for NGL. One more pull and we're done here. And we'll see where we're at. Barret. That's no fun. That's definitely no fun. Okay. And what should be the last. Okay. Well, page 2 was not as cool as page 1. But we did alright. Where did we land? Okay. So let's look at what we got. So we'll do that one last. Let's just flip through what we got. This weapon has just never shown up for me. So I guess that's good. Pretty happy about this Hawkeye. OB9. And there's one more in the tower shop. So I could get OB10 on this if it ends up being usable in the guild battle. Viper Halberd. I'm hoping to get this thing OB4 or OB5 just for some decent stats. That's actually not that bad already. Yeah, there's Mithril Saber. Sure. There's a world where you run this with Cloud's Magic Wind weapon, but not a great one. This thing's already OB4, which is pretty good for me. I didn't pull on the spanner. Blue Brambles has hit OB6, which is good if I end up pulling on that Sephiroth banner, which is still TBD. This thing's already OB10. This thing's already OB10. And this thing's not OB10, but he's getting there. Not that I care. And finally, OB6. Ten parts away from OB7. And I am 52 parts away from OB10. That's a big investment of Tifa parts, given how valuable they are. I'm going to have to really think about that. Well, that's an above average pull on a limited weapon. I'm going to play with this and try to make a decision on if this is worth shooting for the moon on or what. I'd love to get this OB10, but at what cost? I mean, Tifa's going to have another limited weapon in 3 months, so what am I going to do with that? So, all right, well, I'm happy with this, and we'll see what happens with Angel next week.